You're watching MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome to the Medina Valley Broadcast Network, and welcome to Uvalde, Texas. We're in the heart of Uvalde County in Uvalde, Texas. We are at the Harvey Kinklow Gym on the Uvalde High School campus. We have District 28 5A volleyball action for you tonight. Panthers traveled due west for a district match tonight against the Uvalde Lobos. Now, I'm going to have a hard time saying Lobos because I'm used to Uvalde always being the Coyotes. So we'll try to get used to that, and kind of what we did last week, how to get used to Floresville being the Jaguars. So I believe the guys are Coyotes and the girls are Lobos, so we have action against the Lobos tonight. Medina Valley coming off of 3 district wins in a row. Last Tuesday against Eagle Pass win with a 3-0 victory. And then Friday against Somerset with a 3-0 victory. And then Tuesday against Floresville with a 3-0 victory. And this past Friday, a 3-1 victory over Southside. So 1, 2, 3, 4 district wins in a row. Right now, Panthers are sitting at district record of 7-1 with an overall record of 23-13. On the other side, Uvalde is just the opposite. They have a 1-7 district record and a 1-17 overall record. Their lone win is a district win against Southside, which it's kind of last week we dropped the set to Southside. So we'll see what Uvalde has. It looks like they've gotten better, and as you can tell by the record and the 4 wins in a row, that the Panthers have also gotten quite a big record. They've gotten quite a bit better. We just got done with the Educator Appreciation Night here. Uvalde recognized all the educators and administrators and anything to do with the program here, the education program here at Uvalde. Now the Panthers are warming up, getting ready for action. And at some point, Jeff, if you want, we can go to commercial break and come back and be real shortly in getting this thing started. By the way, Dwayne Garza here. Are you ready? Yeah, we're about ready. Just let me introduce ourselves, by the way. Dwayne Garza here. I'm going to be doing the play-by-play. Color guy here today is going to be Jeff. Jeff Stivers will be doing the color for you tonight. And we'll go to a commercial break, and we'll come back and hopefully get in some action for you. Panther Volleyball return after these messages.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Come see why North Park Chevrolet is San Antonio's highest-rated Chevrolet dealership. You'll get upfront posted pricing with no surprise dealer add-ons on over 500 award-winning vehicles, like a new 2020 Colorado Crew Cab V6 posted at just $24,999, or a 2019 Silverado Crew Cab V8 Texas Edition leased for $350 a month with 0 down, or get 0% financing for 72 months. Plus, get a no-charge spray and bed liner and window tint. With deals like these, it's easy to see why more people are buying from North Park Chevrolet than ever before. Find new roads and experience Chevrolet, the North Park Way. A J.D. Power 2019 Dealer of Excellence for the customer sales experience. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com. Highest rated dealer based on sales volume and customer satisfaction. Call 210-640-3184 for full price details. For J.D. Power 2019 DOE information, visit jdpower.com/DOE.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner, offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367. Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you. Broadcasting for Medina Valley, the state of Texas, America, and
space, a final frontier.
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Uvalde, Texas. We have Panther volleyball action for you tonight. We are in Harvey Kinklow Gym, again in Uvalde, Texas. Medina Valley Panthers taking on the Uvalde Lobos. I'll go over real quick district standings for you. Right now, at a perfect 8-0, Harlan is in the top notch right now in district. Followed real closely by Medina Valley, who has a 7-1 record. Again, Medina Valley with a 7-1 record, followed by Floresville with a 6-2 record. They'll be followed by Somerset with a 5-3, and a Southside 3-5. Eagle Pass Wind 3-5. Southwest 2-6. Southwest Legacy 1-7, and Uvalde tied at the bottom with Southwest Legacy at 1-7. So the top four spots right now is Harlan, Medina Valley, Floresville, and Somerset in that order. And this is the first game of round 2 of district play. So we go through play each team once. I think for round 1, then round 2 follows that, and the switch sides home. We played Uvalde to open up district round at Medina Valley, so we're returning the favor. Again, we are in Uvalde for this first game of the second round of District 28 5A action. While I get a chance, I can review the roster for Medina Valley. Looks like we'll get started here in about 6 minutes or so. We'll get into the national anthem, but I'll go over the roster real quick. Start off with number 3, Alyssa Tholey, defensive specialist, a junior. Number 5, Caitlin Caniapio, who's a defensive specialist. She is a junior. Number 6, Madeline Sanchez. She's a setter. She's a senior. Number 7, Katarina Cochran, a defensive specialist, a junior. Number 8, Cameron Griggs, who is a setter and an outside hitter. She is a senior. Number 9, Hannah Hurtado, outside hitter and a senior. Number 10, Olivia Garza, who is a libero, and she's a senior. The libero always wears the off-color jersey. Today, Olivia Garza will be wearing the orange jersey. All the other Panthers will be in their black uniforms. She'll be followed by number 11, Haley Mitchell, outside hitter, senior. Number 12, Kyla Solis, middle blocker, junior. Number 13, Madison Habe, outside hitter, sophomore. Number 14, Sierra Nair, defensive specialist. She is a senior. Number 15, Spencer McCool, outside hitter, sophomore. Number 16, Megan Hahn, middle blocker, outside hitter. She is a senior. And number 17, Essence Cummings, middle blocker, outside hitter, and she is a junior. So Coach Disa Griggs brings a heavily weighted senior group to this season so far. Also like to, a little shout out to some of our listeners right now. Like to thank the guys over at the Austin Fire Department listening in today. Like to thank a group in Corpus Christi listening today also too. So give us a holler if you're listening today. You can text either Jeff or myself if you know our numbers. Let us know, and we'll give a shout out to you. Jeff, you want to talk a little bit about our Friday night's football game?
Oh, absolutely.
We got the time.
Well, as everybody knows, we fell to Ernie Champion. But I think when I interviewed Coach Chris on Sunday, he had a lot of positives to say. He said we grew up a lot in the second half. He said that, I asked him, I said, Chris, what did you do differently at halftime to make that adjustment where y'all were able to start pounding the ball a little bit? We noticed that they went to a two-back set, a lot of two-back offense, and he said, other than a couple of formation differences, he said we ran the same plays. He said it was more on the kids. The kids had a different attitude coming out in the second half. That first drive, they believed that they could play with it. And after they punched the first one in, it was a whole different game. It's a sad shame that, we had to get off to a slow start because I think the kids, even though we beat Bernie Champion the last 2 years, they still had a doubt in their mind And by the end of the game, they knew they could play. And that's one of those, Dwayne, we tell kids all the time, don't ever look back and regret anything you ever did.
Absolutely.
Don't have regrets. And I think a lot of the kids are going to look back the rest of their lives now and think that was one we let get away.
Well, and they have an open week this week, so they've got a lot to work. You know, they got time to work on stuff. They got time to heal the bumps and bruises to get rid of. I mean, it's still early in the district action, so they're.
The good thing is, Dwayne, we're about to go into a part of the schedule that we should be healthy, we should get confident, and we should get rolling right into the playoffs.
Well, and you know, Jeff, and we're in Uvalde right now, and a shout out to the Uvalde Coyotes who took down Alamo Heights. They actually helped us a little bit and kind of mixed things up. So, shout out to Uvalde for
Coach Bispa reiterated the same thing. He said we can't get ahead of ourselves. He said we still got to play one game at a time. This week they're back to the basics. They're going to get ready for Kennedy and take it one game at a time from here on out. So, but what we're really excited about tonight is this volleyball season. This volleyball team is starting to gel.
We're starting round 2, and it's just happening, just like you say, they're gelling right now as we start round 2. So it's, not how you start, it's how you finish. Overall, they've got a great record right now with a 23-13 record. It's 7-1 in district. So they're looking real good, sitting by themselves in second place. They just got to keep rolling.
Absolutely. We're really looking forward to seeing what they can put together.
And just overall, the team is just playing overall better. The passing's gotten better. The setting's gotten better. The hitting has really gotten good, and so is the blocking. So everything's coming together at the right time. We've got obviously we have Uvalde tonight. So after Uvalde, the Panther volleyball team also has an open date this Friday. So along with the football team, they will be open and not playing any games at the end of this week. So they'll get some time to heal a little bit too and to work on some things. And they'll follow it up with next Tuesday, October 8th against Legacy, and next Friday, October 11th against Southwest.
All right, and people are noticing that they can't hear me. I think it was because I'm turned up too low. But there, I guess I'm on there now, Dwayne. And sorry about that if you didn't hear anything I said. But what a great opportunity for the volleyball team, and starting this second round. And Dwayne, they were getting ready to do the national anthem and introduction. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back as this is the North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley Panther Volleyball.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago. And for 80 years, we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We're proud to be a part of this community and to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric.
Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right. Swiping now.
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925, with one simple goal: to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Nothing but the best sports coverage for Medina Valley.
He really grows on you, doesn't he?
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to the gymnasium in Uvalde, Texas, where Panthers are taking on the Uvalde Coyotes. District action volleyball. Star Spangled Banner is done, and the girls are on the court. Get ready to start this match here. On the court, Panthers have number 15, Spencer McCool. Number 8, Cameron Griggs. Number 12, Kyla Solis. Number 9, Hannah Hurtado. Number 6, Madeline Sanchez. And number 16, Megan Hahn. Panthers will start with the serving duties. Megan Hahn will be behind the service line first. The officials are checking the roster right now on the floor to make sure that's correct. Everything seems okay. All right, and the whistle is blown. Our first serve.
Game on.
Megan Hahn with the serve to the back row, going to be set up by the Coyotes. Left side attack is blocked by Kyla Solis. Put back in play by the Panthers. Back over the net by Hannah Hurtado, but then pushed back across and it hits the floor. So the first point of this match is going to go to the Coyotes. Right away, a rotation change. Megan Hahn will come out, and the libero number 10, Olivia Garza, will come in. Serving for the Lobos is Gadea. Gadea served to the back row, received by McCool, set up by Griggs. Big swing by Kyla Solis off the blocker and falls to the floor for the first point for the Panthers. Huge swing there by Kyla Solis, exactly what the Panthers needed to do there in that middle spot. Now serving for the Panthers is going to be number 9, the senior Hannah Hurtado. Hurtado served to the back row, received by the libero. Blocked again by Kyla Solis, and that'll drop to the floor for another point for the Panthers. Kyla Solis getting a lot of air under her leap there to block that ball and make it fall to the hardwood there for the point for the Panthers. So Hurtado again with the serving duties. Her serve goes to the back row. Going to be set up by the Lobos. A little punch shot tried to get over the net by the Lobos, and it did not go over. So real quick, Panthers with another point. Our score now 3-1 in favor of the Panthers. Hurtado again serving. Serve to the middle back row, dug out by the libero. Free ball back over the net by the Lobos. Going to be set up by Sanchez. Big swing by Solis again, but nicely dug out by the Lobos libero. Left side attack will fall out. It'll be out on the far line on the Panthers side. Another point for the Panthers. So real quick, Panthers go up on the Lobos 4-1. Hurtado again serving. Nice serve to the back row. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Right side attack. Blocked again by Kyla Solis.
Little break there, Dwayne, as that one looked like it was going to go out of bounds off of the block, and
it touched one of the other
Uvalde
players, and
player
it fell in.
touched it.
So another point for the Panthers. Another block by Solis. Hurtado again with the serve. And that will be called out.
Wait.
It was called in at first.
Well, they called it
and
out.
Then they called it out. So it must have been just out in that back corner. So point for the Lobos. Our score now 6-2. Now serving for the Lobos, the libero Silva. Alexis Silva will be serving. Her serve to the back row is going to be out. So service there right away for the Lobos. Give the point to the Panthers. That
I think
should bring our score to 7-2.
No, it's 6. It should be 6-2 now.
Griggs behind the service line now for the Panthers. Getting instructions on where to serve the ball. Her server go on the, that looked like it was on the line, but it was called out.
It went out.
So another service error. So 2 service errors for the Panthers in a row. Our score now 6-3, still in favor of the Panthers. Now serving for the Lobos, Violet Gomez. Gomez serve dug out, set up by Griggs. Big swing by Haley Mitchell, who came in. So nice kill by Haley Mitchell from the left side there. Rotation changes. Garza out. Hahn in.
Good
and
job
Solis
early.
Out.
Good job early, Dwayne, of establishing Kyla her first rotation.
Absolutely. So Solis is out. She'll be replaced with Sierra Nair. So Sierra Nair got the serving duties, and right away Sierra serves up an ace for the Panthers. So score now 8-3. Nice serve by Nair. Nair serving again. Her serve to the back row. Received by Libero. Set up. Little push shot over the net. Dug out by Nair. The other Panthers unable to get to it and get it up. So that's going to fall to the floor for a point for the Lobos. 8-4 is our score now. Cheyenne Dockel now serving for the Lobos. Her serve to the back row, dug out by Nair. Nice pass, set up by Griggs. Little roll shot by McCool. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Free ball back over the net. Played by Hurtado, set by Griggs. It's going to be a net violation. Net violation on the Panthers. I don't know if it was McCool or Griggs that got into the net there. But that will be point Lobos. 8-5 now our score. Dockel serving again. Her serve just over the net. Nicely dug out by Hurtado. Set up by Griggs. Right side attack by McCool. They'll go off one of the blockers for a point for the Panthers. Nice swing there by McCool for the kill. Our score now 9-5. Favor of the Panthers. McCool now will take over the serving duties. Serving from the far left-hand corner. Her serve goes to the back row, but I think we have a...
you call that offsides?
It's a 5-yard penalty if it's offside. I think it was a rotation error on the Lobos. So point Panthers, 10-5. McCool with the serve again. Going to be set up by the Lobos. A little push shot over by the Lobos. Griggs setting it up. And a miss hit by the front row of the Panthers. Megan Hahn who mistimed that ball.
Yeah,
couldn't get quite anything on it. So that's going to fall to the floor, and that's going to be a point for the Lobos. 10-6 our score now. That serve will go out. That was a serve by Shelby Colvin that went out, so it's another service error for the Lobos. So our score now 11-6 in favor of the Panthers. Sanchez back in. And she will be serving now. Madeline Sanchez, a senior, serving for the far right-hand side of the court. Her serve will go to the back row. Set up by the Lobos. Left side attack, nicely dug out by Nair. Put back in play by Sanchez. Free ball with a net by Griggs. Going to be set up a little quick set. Blocked by Griggs. Set up by Sanchez. Big swing by Hannah Hurtado, but dug out nicely by the Lobos. An attempt to get that ball back up in the air was mishandled by the Lobos, and that goes out of bounds for a point for the Panthers.
Good job early, Dwayne. You got the Uvalde Coyote student body over here. You're keeping them out of the game.
Absolutely.
Early.
They have a good student section there.
Haven't had a reason to cheer so far.
They're served to the back row. Brought back across, dug out by McCool, set up by Sanchez, swing by Hahn. Free ball back over the net, dug out by Nair. Set by Sanchez, big swing by Griggs. And that's going to go off one of the blockers and come back and hit the floor on the Panther side. So it'll be point Lobos. Big block by the Lobos there. Our score now, Panthers 12, Lobos 7. Cone now serving for the Lobos. Going to be set up by Sanchez. Swing by Hahn, dug out by the Lobos. Brought back across, dug out by McCool. Set up by Hahn, but I think a double is going to be called on her set. So Hahn's set will be called a double. So double contact on the ball on that set attempt will give the point to the Lobos. So Panthers 12, Lobos 8 right now. Abigail Cone serving again to the back row. Received by Griggs. Set up by Sanchez. Free ball back over the net by Hurtado. Lobos setting it up. Right side push shot over the net. Set up by Griggs. Griggs tosses it back over, and that's going to hit the floor. A little sneaky move there by Griggs, getting it back over. Ball will fall to the floor, and it'll be point Panthers. So our score 13-8. So Hahn now serving for the Panthers. Serving from the middle. Set up by the Lobos. Left side swing gets blocked by Griggs. Going to be put back over the net by the Lobos. Dug out by McCool. Set up by Sanchez. Free ball back over the net by Griggs, and they're going to call that. I guess that's she ran into Griggs ran into the umpire's
went on the wrong side of the.
Yeah, so I guess it's almost called a net violation.
Candy
so point
stripe.
B for the Lobos, 13-9 score. Number 8, Lorienta Guerra serving. Dug out by McCool, set up by Griggs. Right side attack by Hurtado. Will go long. So hitting error for the Panthers. And that'll get the Lobos within 3. Our score now 13-10. Laurentina Gadia serving for the Lobos. The serve goes at back row, received by McCool, set up by Griggs. Solis back in the game, pushes it back over. And they got bounced around like a little pinball there, and the Lobos could not handle it. So that's going to be a point for the Panthers and another kill for Solis. That'll bring Hannah Hurtado back behind the service line for the Panthers. Her serve will go. Her serve
got a rotation error again.
We have another rotation error, I believe, on the Coyotes.
Yeah, she was standing out of bounds.
She was standing out of bounds. That's what happened earlier. I didn't quite catch that. So either way, point for Panthers. 15-10 our score. Hurtado's ball will fall in as an ace. Beautiful serve by Hurtado. Will hit the line on the left side and fall in for an ace. So our score is 16-10, and that'll bring us to our first timeout for the Lobos. So with that timeout, we will take a timeout also and have a few messages from our sponsors. Panther Volleyball will return in just a few moments.
MVBN.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago. And for 80 years, we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We're proud to be a part of this community and to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric.
Who has the best sports coverage for Medina Valley? We do.
Any of this getting through to you, son?
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Panther Volleyball. Panthers taking on the Uvalde Lobos. We are in the first set. Panthers hold a 16-10 lead right now. Lobos got it within 3 just earlier. It was 10-13. Now it's 10-16. Panthers rattled off 3 real quick points to bring the lead to 6 now. The deficit to 6. Hurtado behind the service line. Little floater just over the net. Picked up by the Lobos though. Left side attack. Put back in play by Garza. Hurtado back over the net with the ball. Free ball. Set up by the Lobos. Lobos cross court little push shot that will fall to the floor and will give them a point. So Lobos getting that point. Our now score is 16-10. In the meantime, we had a rotation change. Megan Hahn comes out. The libero comes back in. Olivia Garza. Silva with the serve of the Panthers. Received by Hurtado. Big swing by McCool, but blocked. Put back in play by Garza. Whistle blown. It's going to be a net violation on the Panthers. So point for the Lobos. And now they brought it back within 4. Our score is 16-12 right now. Alexis Silva with the serve again. And her serve will be a service error, and that will go out, give the point right back to the Panthers. So
yeah, those service errors like that, Dwayne, have got to drive coaches
giving 3 points away, Jeff. 17-12, our score now in favor of the Panthers. We're still in set number 1 of district action. First match of round 2. Griggs with the serve, going to be set up by the Lobos. Dug out by Garza. McCool with a big swing, but dug out by the libero of the Lobos. Left side attack, blocked by Solis and put back across the net. Setting it back up again by the Lobos. Big swing by Lobos, dug out by Garza, set up by Griggs. Solis with a swing. Dug out by the Lobos, put back in play. Solis got a hand on that ball, but it fell to the floor. So point goes to the Lobos. The Lobos back within 4, 17-13 our score. At the service line for the Lobos is number 1, Violet Gomez. Gomez with a serve, dug out by McCool, put back in play by Griggs, back over the net by Mitchell. Put back over, and it will fall to the floor. So nice little push shot by the Lobos to find the floor, and that'll be another point for the Lobos. Our score is 17-14 in favor of the Panthers. Gomez still serving for the Lobos. They're served to the back row, dug out by McCool. Set up by Griggs. Big swing by Solis, blocked by the Lobos. Put back in play. A little push shot over by the Lobos. Griggs with a set. Swing by McCool. It's going to go off one of the front row blockers and go backwards, fall to the floor for a point for the Panthers.
Yeah,
our score, 18-14. Rotation change now for the Panthers.
Looks like the Panthers figured that one out. A
Yep.
couple of dinks, right over the top of Solis, and that time they had it covered up.
So Hahn in, Garza out. Nair with the serving duties. Nair in, Solis out. Swing by the Lobos, dug out nicely by Griggs. Set up by Nair, bump set by Nair. Two-handed pushover by Griggs. Put back across the net by the Lobos. Panthers could not handle that ball, and it falls to the floor. Point for the Lobos, 18-15. Lobos come within 3. Looks like Griggs is smarting there a little bit, maybe hurt her leg or something, but she's going to stay in the game. Hopefully she's okay. Now serving for Cheyenne. Dockel serving for the Lobos. Set up by Griggs. Hahn with the big swing. Dug out by the libero. Going to be set up by the Lobos. One-handed push shot back over. Griggs setting it up. Swing by Hahn. Gets back over. Little push shot by the Lobos, and that's going to find the floor. So now, all of a sudden, the Lobos rattle off a handful of points. Our score now is 18-16. Lobos within 2 now. So timeout called by the Panthers.
And that timeout is sponsored by Garner Abstract and Land Company, Dwayne. So thank you to Garner Abstract and Land. And we're going to go ahead and take a minute. And
let's take a couple of sponsor breaks here, and we'll come right back. Panther Volleyball return after these messages.
Garner Abstract and Land Company, the title company with professional service and a personal touch. Garner services real estate transactions, buying, selling, and construction loans for commercial and residential. They specialize in land development and farm and ranch. Garner offering a commitment to professionalism, confidentiality, and personal service combined with the latest technology. Garner Abstract and Land Company will work to earn your trust. Garner Abstract and Land Company, 830-346-1367.
MVBN.
Welcome back to Panther Volleyball. Just coming out of that break. Lobos clawed and scratched their way back into within 2. Our score 18-16 in this first set. Panthers bring on the floor Hahn, Griggs, Mitchell, Hurtado, Nair, and McCool. Dockel serving for the Lobos, received by Nair. One-handed push over by Griggs. Two-handed push back over by the Lobos, received by Griggs, set up by Nair. Swing by McCool gets put back in play. And the whistle blows. And we will have a double called on Uvalde. So double called on Uvalde. Wasn't sure who that was going to be on. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait. Now they changed their call.
They're calling a back row attack. An illegal back row attack on the Panthers now. So got some clarification being done right now. Cameron Griggs talking to the official, and they're going to relay some information back to the coach. Point will go either way. Point's going to go to the Lobos. So
Coach Griggs getting on to the umpires.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or the referees, or whatever you call them in volleyball, because they had two different calls.
Dockel with a serve again for Uvalde. Received by Nair. Going to be set up by Griggs. Big swing by Hahn is blocked. Put back in play. Dug out by Griggs. Another swing by Hahn. Dug out by the Lobos. And that's going to be pushed back over the net and fall to the floor.
Yeah, they're calling net on Uvalde.
Oh, they call the net violation on Uvalde.
That will go over 2.
So that point needs to come off the board, I believe.
So it's 19 now to 16.
So we'll get the score straightened out for you here real quick. Spencer McCool now starting for the Panthers. Okay, so they called the whistle. I think they're going to adjust the scoreboard.
Coach Griggs is kicking off her shoes.
Yeah, she is not very happy down there. A missed call, I believe, by the officials, and she's not very happy, not to mention the way the last few points have been scored against them.
But at worst, it's 19 to 17.
So point was given to the Panthers. We have 19 now. and they're keeping Uvalde at 18. I don't know that that's correct either. So coming out of the officials' time, there it is. 19-17 is our score now. Panthers with a 2-point advantage. We are in the first set. Uvalde hanging in there and coming back, showing some of that fight that they had against Southside when they took Southside down in the district tournament last week. So McCool now with the serving duties. Her serve will go to the back row. Going to be set up by the Coyotes. Push back over the net, and that is going to go out. It's a little cross-court shot by the Lobos, goes out on the far side, and that'll be point Panthers. Our score now 20-17. McCool still behind the service line. Her server go to the back row. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Left side attack. And whistle is blown. And their little push shot did not go back over the net. So
never cleared.
It never cleared the net. So 4 hits. Point will go to the Panthers. Panthers now stringing off a few points here now to bring the lead to 4 now. 21-17 is our score now. McCool with the serve. Set up. Bart back across. Little tip shot back and forth. Both sides. So I don't know what the call is there. They're calling a net violation, I guess. Net violation on the Panthers will give the point to the Lobos. So 21-18 our score here in the first set. Colvin with the serve. Dug out by McCool. Set up by Griggs. Big swing by Mitchell. Put back in play attempted to put back in play by the Lobos. It did not go back over the net. So that'll be a point for the Panthers in the kill for Mitchell. Good swing there by Haley Mitchell. So rotation change. Mitchell will come out. Madeline Sanchez will come back in, and she'll be serving. Sanchez with a serve, and that'll go into the net as a service area. Point goes right back to the Lobos. 22-19 is our score now. Set at the service line for the Lobos will be Abigail Cohn. Cohn float serves. Set up by Sanchez. Big swing by Hahn. Dug out by the libero. Going to be put back in play. Free ball back over the net, and that's going to go way deep. Free ball back over the net by the Lobos goes way deep, and that'll be point Panthers. So rotation change. Nair will come out. Kylo Solis will go in. In the meantime, the Lobos took a timeout. Our score 23-19. We'll take a few messages, and we'll come back to Panther volleyball.
MVBN. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact institution for details.
Tickets, popcorn, and sodas. That'll be $35. Cash or debit?
Debit! I mean, I'd like to use my debit card, please. Can I do it?
Okay.
All right. Swiping now.
What if paying with your debit card was always this exciting? Kasasa Cashback is a free checking account that pays you for everyday debit card purchases every month you qualify. Plus, with ATM withdrawal fee refunds nationwide, that's a lot of extra cash to spend on whatever you like.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Community National Bank. Member FDIC.
You gotta look at the guy next to you. Now, I think you're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows you're gonna do the same for him.
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Uvalde, Texas. We have a close opening set with the Panthers taking on the Uvalde Lobos. Our score is 23-19 coming out of that timeout. Hahn with the serving duties. Her serve goes to the back row. Lobos setting it up. Left side attack is blocked by Kylie Solis, but put back in play by the Lobos. Two-handed push shot by the Lobos comes across. Set up by Griggs. Big swing by Solis for the kill. Big swing by the middle hitter there, Kylie Solis, for the kill for the Panthers, and that'll be set point now. Scored 24-19 in favor of the Panthers of set number 1. Hahn back behind the service line for the Panthers, looking for this set point. On serve to the back row, going to be set up by the Lobos. Left side attack will go off one of the blockers' hand. Ooh. That went out, so actually point for the Panthers, so that's going to do it. 25-19 is our score of our first set. So we'll take a quick break, and we will come back and get you going for set number 2. Panther volleyball will return after
this. Is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleThunting.com. Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Hazel Russell and her team are here to help you go for two by...
You gotta look at the guy next to you. Now I think you're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows you're gonna do the same for him.
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Panther Volleyball. We're in Uvalde, Texas. We're at the Harvey Kinkler Gym, where the Medina Valley Panther Volleyball team has just took set number 1, 25-19 over the Uvalde Lobos. So the Panthers back on the court again. On the court, Panthers bring out Kyla Solis, Camden Griggs, Hannah Hurtado, Spencer McCool, Madeline Sanchez, and Megan Hahn. So that'll be your starting 6. They swap sides. Uvalde will be on the near side. Panthers will be on the far side. Panthers wearing their black uniforms. Coyotes wearing their maroon and white uniforms. So a little bit different angle we have for you today. We have a corner shot angle for you. Couldn't find any power at the top of the stands to get all set up. So we're coming to you from the corner. And Panthers right away, libero switch out. Hahn will be out. Garza will be in. So serving first will be the Lobos. Laurentina Guadia. Guadia will be serving. Our server go to the back row. Received by Sanchez, set up by Griggs. Little push shot by Solis will fall to the floor. Solis set them up by hammering the ball that last set. They were expecting a big swing by Solis, and she just tipped it over, and it fell to the floor. First point for the second set will go in favor of the Panthers. And Hurtado now serving for the Panthers, serving for the middle. Herbs goes to the back row, set up by the Lobos. Little push shot over by the Lobos. Going to be set up by Sanchez. Big swing by Spencer McCool for the kill. That'll find the sideline towards the back and fall in for a kill and a point. So Panthers right away up 2-0. Hurtado, the senior for the Panthers, serving now. Or serve to the back row. Kept in play by the Lobos. Free ball back over the net. Going to be received by Hurtado. Set up by Sanchez. Tipped by Griggs. Put back in play. Two-handed push shot by the Lobos will fall to the floor. All the way to the back right corner, and it fell to the floor for a point for the Lobos. So the Lobos get on the board. Our score now 2-1 in favor of the Panthers. Number 19, Alexis Silva the libero will be serving for the Lobos. Silva serve will go to the middle back row, received by Hurtado. Going to be set up by Sanchez. Big swing by Kyla Solis, coming in the camera here for the kill. Huge kill by Kyla Solis. Nice swing. Point Panthers. Our score now 3-1. So Panthers will take over serving. Cameron Griggs, number 8, the senior now, will be serving for the Panthers. Getting her serving instructions from the bench. Her serve will go to the middle back row, dug out by the libero. Will be set up. Two-handed push shot from the right side. Going to be set up by Griggs. Free ball back over the net. Lobo setting it up for a swing. Put back. Big block by Haley Mitchell. Haley Mitchell coming in on the rotation change for Sanchez. Gets a big block for the Panthers. So our score, 4-1. Panthers up by 3. Grease continuing to serve. Grease is served to the middle back row. Going to be set up by, quick set by the Lobos. And that's going to find the floor in the back right-hand corner. Put that ball in no man's land there, and that'll be point for the Lobos. 4-2 our score now. Gomez now serving. Lefty serves to the back row. Received by Garza. Free ball back over the net. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Little tip shot. Oh, and it's going to hang on the net. Push back over by the Lobos. Found the corner on the opposite side. Garza unable to get that ball. Diving effort. Unable to get to that ball. So point will go to the Lobos. Lobos now within 1. 4-3 is our score now this second set. Serve will go into the net as a service error. So the Panthers get the point right back. Score now 5-3. Rotation changes going in for the Panthers. Garza out, Hahn in, Solis out, Nair in. Nair taking over the serving duties. Nair is senior for the Panthers. Serving for the middle back. Served right back over the net after her serve. Going to be set up by Griggs. Little tip shot by Hahn. Will just find the inside line of the court for a point for the Panthers. So 6-3 our score now. Nair with the serve again. Will be set up by the Logos. Little push shot back over the net. Put back in play by the Panthers. Another little tip shot by the Panthers. Lobo setting it up. Big swing from the left side. Will go out though, and that'll be point Panthers. Panthers now 7-3, kind of pulling away. Lobos have got within 1. Now a 4-point advantage for the Panthers. Sarah Nair continue to serve for the Panthers. Serve will be dug out by the Lobos. Two-handed push shot to the back row, dug out by Hurtado. Set up by Griggs. Pushed all the way to the back row by Hahn. And that's going to fall to the floor. Back row unable to handle that little push shot by Hahn, and that's going to fall in for a point for the Panthers. So a 5-point advantage. 8-3 our score now. Nair still behind the service line. They're served to the back row. Dug out by the libero. Going to be set up. And that bump set by the Lobos was just way too wide. So that's going to fall for a point for the Panthers. So a quick timeout by the Lobos. Our score now 9-3. Panthers with a 6-point advantage. And we'll take a timeout break. And Panther Volleyball will continue after these messages.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
You gotta look at the guy next to you. Now I think you're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows you're gonna do the same for him.
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast
Welcome back
Network.
to Uvalde High School, where the Panthers have taken set 1, or we're now in set 2. Panthers hold a 9-3, a 6-point advantage. Uvalde coming out of a timeout. They try to regroup. Panthers have Sierra Nair back behind the service line. Her server go to the back row. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Going to be set up for a middle swing. Dug out by Hurtado. Two-handed push over by Griggs. Nice play, though. The Barrel Lobos keep it into play. Put back over. Nice dig there by Hannah Hurtado. Little one-handed roll shot by Spencer McCool. Kept in play by the Lobos. Free ball back over the net. Two-handed push by Hahn. Lobos going in for another two-handed push shot. Back and forth two-handed push shot. And that's going to find the back left corner of the Panthers and fall to the floor. That'll be point Lobos.
Always seems like after a timeout, something like that would happen.
Number 14 serving. Cheyenne Dockel now serving for the
That's why
Coyotes.
those coaches get paid the big money. They know when to take the timeouts, right?
Yep. Her serve set up by the Panthers. Huge swing there by Megan Hahn from the left side for a kill and a point. Nice swing there by Megan Hahn. 10-4 now is our score. Serving now for the Panthers will be number 15, the sophomore, Spencer McCool. Serving for the middle of the court. Put in play by the Lobos. Blocked by Hahn, but that's going to go off her hand and fall to the floor. So attempted block by hand will result in a point for the Lobos. So 10-5 our score now. The Lobos serve, go back row, set up by Griggs. Big swing by Mitchell, and that's going to go long for point for the Lobos. So just like that, Lobos rattle off a couple of points. 10-6 is our score now. So we're going to be received by Hahn. Going to be set up by Griggs. Push shot by Hahn is going to go out. So 3 points in a row for the Lobos. Our score now 10-7. Lobos staying in the game here. Colvin still serving for the Lobos. Oh, little tapper over by Griggs. It just catches the top of the tape of the net and falls to the floor for a point for the Panthers. So the Panthers get the serve back. Our score now 11-7. There'll be rotation change. Looks like Mitchell will go out and Madeline Sanchez will come in and take over the serving duties. Madeline Sanchez, the senior for the Panthers. And that will go into the net for another service error for Sanchez. That's 2 service errors for Sanchez. So point right back to the Lobos. Our score now 11-8 in this second set. Abigail Cone serving for Lobos. Going to be set up by Sanchez. Big swing by Hahn. Oh, mishandled by the Lobos. That went off someone's face, I believe. And that was the ultimate point for the Panthers. So 12-8 is our score now. Hahn serving now for the Panthers. Megan's Hahn serve. We'll go to the middle back row. Going to be set up by the Lobos for a middle attack. A little push shot blocked by Kala Solis. She just tried to tip that ball over the net. Solis had nothing to do with that and pushed it back over, and it falls to the floor for a point for the Panthers. So 13-8 is our score now. Hahn still serving. Server go with the net. And that's going to go for an ace. Back row could not handle that serve, and that'll fall for an ace for Megan Hahn. Panthers haven't had many aces so far. That might be our first one. So 14-8 is our score now. Hahn serving for the middle back. Serve will go. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Right side attack. Dug out by Griggs. Right back to Griggs after the set. Big left-handed swing by Griggs will fall to the floor for a point for the Panthers. So a kill for Griggs and a point for the Panthers. 15-8 now our score. Megan Hahn still serving for the Panthers. Serve received by the Lobos. Going to be set up for a right side push. One-handed swing. Be dug out by McCool. Set up by Sanchez. Another big swing by Griggs, but that's going to go out. That's going to go just long out the back. So point for the Lobos. Rotation change. Garza in, Hahn out. Our score now 15-9 in this second set. Number 8, Guadea serving for the Lobos. Serve received by Garza, set up by Griggs. Another big swing by Kyla Solis for the kill. Not even a touch on that swing there. So huge swing by Solis. So our score now 16-9. Hannah Hurtado now will go back behind the service line. Senior serve will go to the back row. Put back across. Kyla Solis was right there for the kill. Pushed it right back down on the opposite side of the net for the point for the Panthers. 17-9 our score now. Hurtado with the serve. Set up by the Lobos. Right side attack by the Lobos. Dug out by Hurtado. Pushed back across by the Lobos. Set up by Griggs. Big swing there by McCool. Kept back in play by the Lobos. Free ball to the net. Going to be set up by Sanchez. Slide play. Big swing by Kyla Solis, but blocked by the Lobos. Panthers attempted that slide play where the middle blocker goes around the outside, and the set is behind the setter, but it didn't work. Got blocked. Our score now 17-10. Number 19, Silva, Alexis Silva now serving for the Lobos. Jump serve goes to the back row, received by Hurtado, pushed back over the net, and then pushed back over by the Lobos, and that's going to fall to the floor for a point. Panthers touched it before it went out, so point Lobos. So Alexis Silva still serving for the Lobos. Panthers still with a 6-point lead. Our score 17-11 in the second set. Jump serve goes over the net, received by Hurtado. Going to be set up by Sanchez. Big swing by McCool. And that's going to fall to the floor.
Sometimes, Dwayne, those miss hits are more effective than the regular thing, than the real thing.
Didn't get a whole lot on that swing, and it was touched by the front row there, but didn't get much on it, and it fell to the floor harmlessly. So point for the Panthers. 18-11 our score now. Griggs now serving for the Panthers. Lobo setting it up. Two-handed push over by Griggs all the way to the back row, and that'll fall just inside the outline there.
All the way.
She's had a couple of those tonight. Looked really good. They placed it perfectly just inside the outline there. Our score 19-11 now for the Panthers. Cameron Griggs with the serve. The senior lefty for the Panthers. Set up by the Lobos. Middle swing there, dug out by Garza. Set up by Griggs. Solis with a push back over. Dug out nicely by the Lobos. Over by Mitchell. Lobos put it in the play. Panthers, big swing by McCool that does not go over the net. It was a cross-court set to McCool. Big swing by her, but it did not go over the net. So our score now 19-12 in favor of the Panthers still. Gomez with the serve for the Lobos. Oh, and that's going to fall for the ace. Garza unable to control that ball. It was just over the front row and just short of the back row. Good effort by Garza to try to get to that ball, but couldn't get to it. So an ace for the Lobos. Big swing on the serve by the Lobos that goes out, so the Panthers get the point right back. Our score 20-13. Rotation change. Solis and Garza out. Nair and Hahn back in. So Sierra Nair now serving for the Panthers. Nice serve by Nair. That's going to return the favor with an ace. Good serve by Nair. Just over the front line and just short of the back row there. 21-13 the score now in this second set. Panthers already taken the first set. Nair's serve going to be set up by Lobos. Little push shot over. Griggs attempting that two-handed shot to the corner again. A two-handed push shot falls to the floor for another point for the Panthers. Griggs doing a good job with that two-handed push. All right, and then that's going to Lobos are going to call a timeout for that. Our score 22-13, and we'll take a timeout also.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
The Medina Valley Broadcast Network. We lead, they follow. This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Uvalde, Texas. We are in the first game of the second round of district competition. Medina Valley wins set 1, 25-19, and they have firm control of set 2 right now at 22-13. Panthers bring on the floor Nair, Griggs, McCool, Mitchell, Hahn, and Hurtado. Nair's serve will go to the back row. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Left side push shot. Cannot be handled by the back row of the Panthers. That was Sierra Nair coming in hard trying to get underneath that ball, but couldn't do it. That's going to fall to the floor for a point for the Lobos.
Once again, that Garner Abstract and Design, or Garner Abstract and Land timeout paid off.
Served by the Lobos. Received by McCool. Set up by Griggs. Big swing by Hurtado. Pushed back over by the Lobos. Hahn with the block. And it's going to be off one of the front row there, the left side of the Lobos, and fall to the floor for a point for the Panthers. Our score 23-14. Lobos couldn't handle that block back across by Hahn. McCool serving for the Panthers. Her serve will be mishandled by the Lobos. No one even touched it, and that's going to fall to the floor for an ace. So set point for McCool after that ace. 24-14 is our score now. McCool serving for the middle back. Her serve would go. That's going to go long for a service error. So the point right back to the Lobos. Our score 24-15. Panthers still in control. It's going to be Shelby Colvin serving for the Lobos. Received by Hahn. Back over the net. Big swing by the Lobos. Received by Hahn. Set up by Griggs. Big swing by Haley Mitchell. Put all the way back over by the Lobos. Set up by Griggs again. Big swing by Hahn. No one's going to touch that kill. That's going to fall to the hardwood. And that's going to be set point for the Panthers. 25-15, set 2. Panthers take set 2 and set 1 with a 2-0 advantage. We'll come right back for set 3. We'll take some time here for our sponsors to get a word in. And Panther Volleyball return after these messages.
Let's get social. Like Medina Valley Broadcast Network on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at MVBroadnet and visit the official website at mvbn.net. Get the latest and join the conversation about all things Medina Valley sports. Come on, let's talk.
Double T Outfitters offers deer, dove, turkey, quail, and exotic hunts in Southwest Texas on over 20,000 low-fenced acres. They facilitate professional guide services, lodging, and fantastic meals while providing the best in Southwest hunting. Contact Double T Outfitters to find out details about their current package hunts. Contact owner Brett Ferguson at 210-413-1597 or online at doubleThunting.com. Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Hazel Russell and her team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell at 830-931-3441 today. Or stop by her office at 1103 Highway 90 West in Castroville. Tondre Gwynn Funeral Home in Castroville, Texas has been providing funeral services to families in the Medina Valley and surrounding areas for many generations. Tondre Gwynn Funeral Home is proud to support the broadcast by the Medina Valley Broadcast Network for the athletes and students participating in this event. Go Panthers! Tondre Gwynn Funeral Home, Castroville, Texas. You may view obituaries at Tondre, Tondre-Gwynn, Guinn.com or visit the Facebook page of Tondre Gwynn Funeral Home to view funeral notices.
We're willing to accept the responsibility that you have to protect this team and this school and this town. And make no mistake about it, gentlemen, we are in the business of protecting this town.
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to North Park Chevrolet's broadcast of Medina Valley Panther Volleyball. Panthers have taken a commanding 2-0 lead over the Uvalde Lobos. We are in Uvalde, Texas. They're about ready to start set number 3. Panthers already winning 25-19 and 25-15. Panthers put out on the floor Kyla Solis, Spencer McCool, Megan Hahn, Cameron Griggs, Hannah Hurtado, and Madeline Sanchez. Those will be the starting 6 of set number 3. Panthers will now be in your foreground. The Uvalde I keep wanting to say Coyotes. The Lobos will be in the background. So the referee will be checking and make sure who's supposed to be on the floor is correct. And we'll get this third set started. Tell you what, even though the score doesn't show it, Uvalde is playing some scrappy volleyball tonight. They've gotten a lot better since the last time we've seen them. So behind the service line first for the Panthers will be Megan Hahn. The senior outside hitter for the Panthers.
A lot of seniors on this team.
There is a lot of seniors. The core group is a lot of good playing seniors. Whistle is blown. Hahn will serve. Will go to the left back row. Be set up by the Lobos. Big swing by the Lobos. Cross-court swing will fall in for the kill. So the Lobos take the first point of set number 3, 1-0, and that'll bring Hahn out. And Olivia Garza, number 10, will come in to replace her in the back row. So good day up for the Lobos with serve. Received by Garza. Put back over the net. And the Lobos return it real quick, and Griggs taps it back over for the point for the Panthers. So that'll tie it up 1-1. Hannah Hurtado serving for the Panthers. Senior serve, nice serve by Hannah. Put back in play by the Lobos. Free ball is going to be back over the net. Blocked by Kyla Solis.
Right at Kyla Solis, number 12. That one like had a magnet on it.
Solis doing a great job in the middle tonight for the Panthers. Hurtado serve will go over the net. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Middle push shot by the Lobos. Set up by Sanchez. Solis with a little roll shot. Going to be put back in play by the Lobos. Free ball's attempt to go back over will not make it across the net. So an error on the Lobos will give the Panthers a point. 3-1 our score now. Hannah Hurtado still serving for the Panthers. Hurtado serve. Go to the middle back row. Going to be set up. Oh, a little sneaky push shot by the setter. Back across by the Panthers. Pushed back over by Solis. Set up again by the Lobos. Received by Hurtado. Set up by Sanchez. Big swing by Griggs. Saved by the Lobos. Free ball back over the net. Hurtado puts it in play. Sanchez setting it up for a right side attack by Griggs. Going to be dug out by the Lobos. Big swing by the Lobos. Dug out by Garza. Set up by Sanchez. Two-handed push shot again by Griggs. That's going to be stopped by the Lobos. Right side attack by the Lobos is going to find the floor for a point for the Lobos.
Take a break there, Dwayne. Catch your breath. A lot of back and forth.
A lot of volleying going on right there. So 3-2 score now. Panthers still in favor by 1. Colvin serving for Lobos. Set up by Sanchez. Huge swing by Solis is going to go long, though.
Timing was off there.
Yep. She needs to bring that ball down just a little bit. Colvin with a swing, with a serve again. Going to be set up by Sanchez. Back over the net by McCool. Set up by the Lobos. It's going to be a free ball back over the net. Received by McCool. Set up by Sanchez. Big swing by McCool, but blocked by the front row of the Lobos for the point. And just like that, the Lobos have took the lead 4-3. So Lobos taking the lead here in set number 3, 4-3. Serve goes back over the net. Received by Griggs. Set up by Sanchez. Left side push shot by McCool. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Left side push again by the Lobos. Panthers cannot get to that ball that falls to the floor. So Lobos go up by 2, the biggest lead they've had all night. 5-3 lead now by the Lobos. Colvin still serving for the Lobos. Set up by Sanchez. Right side swing by Griggs, though. Dug out nicely by the Lobos. Going to be set up for a left side attack. Dug out by Garza. Set up by Sanchez. Little one-handed push shot by Griggs. Kept in play by the Lobos. Free ball back over the net, barely. Panthers return the free ball back over. Little short set. Got pushed back across by the Panthers. Set up by Sanchez. Left side swing by McCool. Will fall in for the kill. Just inside the back line there. Good job by the Panthers keeping that ball in play and setting it up for McCool for the big swing and kill. So Panthers now within one. 2-point lead got cut in half. 5-4 now in favor of the Lobos. Camden Griggs serving for the Panthers. Her server go to the back row. Ooh, little backhanded push shot by the Lobos. Goes back across again by the Panthers. Swing by the Lobos. And that's going to fall in for a kill. Got tipped off of Hurtado and falls to the floor. So the Lobos increase their lead back to 2. 6-4 is our score now. Abigail Cohn now serving for the Lobos. They'll serve the back row. Receive McCool, set up by Griggs. Back to McCool for the swing, and that's going to go out. That was called out on the swing there by the Panthers, and Coach Griggs asked for them to check on that. That was awfully close to the line. Looked like it was on the line from here. We've got a good angle on it, actually.
And all the girls knew it was in, and they were going with the call.
Ooh, they are staying with the call.
Wow.
So the Lobos now with a 7-4 advantage, 7-3. Cone serving again. Her serve to the back row. Dug out by McCool. Back over the net. Kyla Solis just punched her hand out there to get it over the net. And then it got pushed right back over by the Lobos. Point Lobos.
No, point to us. That was a side out. It landed on the other side.
Oh, it did land. Okay, point goes to the Panther. Well, she pointed the other way. So point Panther, 7-5. Panthers bring it within 2. Nair with the serve. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Swing by the Lobos. Saved by Griggs. Saved again by Griggs. Put back across by Hahn. Free ball back over the net, which should have been called a double. Set up by Griggs. She pushed it back behind her again. Left side attack by the Lobos is going to go out for a point. Good job by the Panthers by keeping that ball.
Well, and Dwayne, I thought you said there should have been a double, but I thought the initial receiving of the ball should have been a double. Seems like there's a lot of those going on, and not being called. So
7-6 score our score now. Panthers within 1. Nair with the serve to the back row. Going to be set up for a left-handed swing, and that's going to be called a double.
There you go.
There's the double we were looking for a point for Panthers. Panthers now tie it up. Our score now 7 apiece. Sierra Nair still serving for the Panthers. She served quite a bit so far for the Panthers tonight. They're served to the back row. Going to be set up by the Lobos for a middle swing that just goes off Hurtado for the point for the Lobos. So Lobos back with the lead, 8-7. Number 14, Cheyenne Dockel now serving for the Lobos. A little float serve received by Hurtado, set up by Griggs. Little one-handed push shot over by Mitchell. Lobos free ball back over the net. Griggs setting it up. The slide play back in again. Hahn tried to push it back over the net, but that's going to go out. So Lobos take a 2-point advantage. Our score is 9-7 now. Things not going really well for the Panthers at this point. So we'll come back. We'll take a break, and Panther Volleyball will come back after these messages.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is ready for a vacation with Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details.
Let's get social. Like Medina Valley Broadcast Network on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at MVBroadnet and visit the official website at mvbn.net. Get the latest and join the conversation about all things Medina Valley sports. Come on, let's talk.
Welcome back to Panther Volleyball. Panthers are back out of that Gardner abstract timeout.
Ooh, and they got a good rip in there by Coach Griggs, so let's see if they come out and respond.
The serve received by Nair, going to be set up by Griggs. Hahn with the swing to the back row, going to be set up by the Lobos. Left side attack. Kept in play by Nair. And is it back over the net? No, it did not make it over the net. So a point right away will go back to the Lobos. The Lobos now with a 3-point advantage. 10-7 is our score. We're in set number 3. Panthers pulling right now 2 sets to no advantage. Serve to the back row, and that's going to be long. So
you
Panthers
know what?
Get the point right back.
Dwayne, that's one of them mistakes right there that if you're Uvalde, you're cringing because you had Medina Valley on the ropes.
Yep. And you do come back with a service error.
And then you just give it to them, you know.
Serving now for the Panthers will be now 15, Spencer McCool. Her serve will go into the net. We just talked about that, Jeff. Give the point right back to them. So the Lobos now back with a 3-point advantage. 11-8 is our score. Alexis Silva now serving for the Lobos. Floater to the back row. Set up by Griggs. Big swing by Mitchell, but put back in play by the Lobos, but unable. It was the pass was way too tight to the net and was unable to get back over the net. So Solis punched it right back down. So a point for the Panthers. Our score 11-9. Now into the game. Now Alyssa Tholey will be into the game. She will be switching out with Haley Mitchell. Her serve goes over. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Lobos can't get it back across. That left side attack by the Lobos into the net. That's going to be a point for the Panthers. So the Panthers draw within 1 now. Our score 11-10. Tholey now serving for the Panthers. Her serve will be in the net for a service error. So rotation change. Sanchez back in. Tholey out. So Lobos back to their 2-point lead. 12-10 is our score. Violet Gomez now serving for the Lobos. Her serve to the back row. Dug out by McCool. Set up by Griggs. Swung on by Hahn, and that's going to fall to the floor for a kill. Big play there by the Panthers to keep it within 1 now. Rotation change for the Panthers. Solis in, Nair out. Solis back. Huge presence there in the middle so far for the Panthers. Hopefully she can maintain that in this 3rd set. Megan Hahn behind the service line for the Panthers. Her serve to the back row. Going to be set up. Little 2-handed push shot. Received by McCool. Set up by Griggs. Roll shot back over the net by Hurtado. Set up by the Lobos. Pushed back across. Griggs set it up. Solis back in the middle with a kill. Huge swing by Solis. Nice set there by Cameron Griggs. Point Panthers. That's going to tie it all up. Our score 12-12. Hahn back, still with the serving duties. Her serve to the back row, dug out by the libero. Going to be set up for a free ball back over. Received by McCool, set up by Griggs. Hurtado with the big swing, and that's going to go for a kill. Huge swing there by Hannah Hurtado. Again, another nice set there by Griggs. Panthers now take the 1-point advantage. I think it's the first time the Panthers have been leading this set, or other than early on, I guess. Again, Hahn with the serve, set up by Lobos. The 2-handed push shot is going to be called a double. That push shot got used one too many times. That's a drawback of that 2-handed push shot, is you can get called on the double every once in a while. And the point back to the Panthers. So Panthers now with a 2-point advantage, 14-12, and Uvalde will call a timeout. So with that timeout, we'll take a timeout too. Medina Valley Panther Volleyball will return after these messages.
Here at Medina Valley Broadcast Network, we love all sports. We currently broadcast football, volleyball, basketball, softball, and baseball. We not only serve Medina Valley, we also can broadcast other schools in the area in multiple sports. If your business is interested in having us broadcast a single game or a season, and you want to be part of the action, contact Jeff Stivers at 830-931-4504 or email him at jeff@mvbn.net. Nothing but the best sports coverage for Medina Valley.
It really grows on you, doesn't it?
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Panther Volleyball. We're in Uvalde, Texas. We're midway through set number 3. Panthers hold a 2-point advantage, 14-12. They were rolling and took the lead in the last few points there because Uvalde was playing some scrappy volleyball there, staying in the game and holding a lead. Had to call a timeout because the Panthers drove off about 4 points in a row there. Panthers still serving. Hahn with the serve. to the back row, and that's going to go out. So another service error for the Panthers. So Lobos draw within 1 now. 14-13 is our score now. Rotation change. Hahn will come out. Olivia Garza will come in. Gadea now serving for the Lobos. Her serve floater stays in the front row. Huge swing by Griggs for the point and the kill. Nice job there by Griggs on that little bump set by Solis. Hurtado serving again for the Panthers. Her serve, nice serve by by Hurtado. Lobos unable to handle that serve because it was really tight there, just past the front row before you can get to the back row, and they tried to get to it, but it went into the net. So 3-point advantage for the Panthers, 16-13. Another nice serve by Hurtado, going to be set up. Left side swing, dug out nicely by Garza, set up by Griggs. A push shot, a roll shot by Solis will find the back left corner for the point for the Panthers. So the Panther lead now goes to 4. They were down by 3 at one point, and now they are up by 4. Score 17-13. Hannah Hurtado still serving for the Panthers. That serve will go long. So another service error for the Panthers. 17-14 our score now. Number 7, Shelby Colvin now is serving again for the Lobos. Her serve will be received by Garza. Set up by McCool. Two-handed tip over by Griggs. Set up by the Lobos. Two-handed push shot back over by the Lobos. Griggs setting it up for Solis. Solis with a roll shot. They cannot be handled by the Lobos. They couldn't get it back over the net, so that's going to fall for the point for the Panthers. 18-14 our score. Panthers back up by 4. Cameron Griggs, number 8, now serving for the Panthers. The lefty serving from the right side. Floater serve to the back row. Set up by the Lobos. Two-handed push shot by the Lobos, received by Hurtado, set up by Griggs. Solis with a big kill. Beautiful short set there by Griggs, and a nice swing by Solis for the kill and the point for the Panthers. 19-14 our score now. Panthers lead by 5 now. Griggs serving again for the Panthers. Griggs another floater serve to the back row. Set up by the Lobos. Right side attack. Will fall in for the point. A cross-court swing by the Lobos falls in on the opposite side there. And that'll give a point to the Lobos. Credit on that swing there. I don't think anybody could have gotten to that ball. So Panther lead is still 4, 19-15. Cone now serving, a floater serve. Front row, set up by Griggs. Another big swing by Solis. Lobos not knowing what to do with those big swings by Solis. Another point for the Panthers. 20-15, Panthers up again by 5. Rotation change. Nair in, Solis out. Garza in, Garza out, Hahn in. Nair serve. Back over by the Panthers after the Lobos get brought across. Blocked by Hahn. Put back in play by the Lobos. Roll shot back over the net. Set up by Griggs. Left side attack blocked by the Lobos. Put back over by Hurtado. Left side swing by the Lobos. Going to be set up by Griggs. Free ball back over the net. Big swing by the Lobos is going to be called out. It's going to be just outside the line on the far side. Panthers will get the point. 21-15 now our score. Sierra Nair still serving for the Panthers. Or serve to the back row. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Middle swing. Nice middle attack there by the Lobos, and that's going to fall in for the point.
Let's go now, Panthers.
Lobos
finish them off.
Back within 5. Panthers had gotten to a 6-point lead. Our score 21-16. I'm sorry, 5-point lead again. Number 14, Dockel now serving. A floater to the back will not make it in. It will be called out just outside the back line there. So service errors in this third set, dictating the game really right now. Our score 22-16. Spencer McCool now serving for the Panthers. Floater to the back row. Set up by the Lobos. Left side attack. Goes right between the two blockers and falls to the floor for the point. So that ball swung on and falls right between the blocks of Hahn and Mitchell for a point for the Lobos. 22-17 our score now. Served by the Lobos. Set up by Griggs. Left side attack by Hurtado, dug out by the Lobos. Able to keep it in the play, but it's a free ball back over the net. Oh, it does not quite make it over. So an error by the Lobos, unable to get the free ball back over the net. So rotation change. Mitchell out. Alyssa Tholey in. The junior for the Panthers in the game for the serving now for the Panthers. Our score 23-17 in favor of the Panthers. Set number 3. Tholey's serve will go out back. That'll be deep. So right back rotation change back out. Tholey out. Sanchez in. Violet Gomez now serving for the Lobos. 23-18 is our score in set number 3. Serve received by McCool. Set up by Griggs. Free ball back over the net by Hurtado. Push back up. Sanchez free ball back over the net for the Panthers. Lobo's going to set it up for a left side attack. Big swing, but blocked. Put back in play by Hurtado and push back over by Griggs. And Griggs' little two-handed push shot will fall to the floor for the Panthers. 24-18. Match point for the Panthers. Rotation change. Solis back in. Sarah Nair out. Megan Hahn will have the serving opportunities for match point. 24-18 is our score. On server, go to the back row. Going to be set up by the Lobos. Left side swing. It's going to hit the antenna, and that's going to do it for the Panthers. So the Panthers, 25-18 is our score. So Panthers win 25-18, 25-19, and 25-15. And that's going to end this match. Panthers take decisive district match away from Uvalde. Good job by the Panthers. It got a little hairy there a little bit early in this third set, Jeff.
Yes, it
did. But the Panthers fought through it.
And that's the mark of good teams. That's what good teams do. So congratulations to the Panthers as they start off the second round with the
win against the Uvalde.
Let's get another break for our sponsors, North Park Chevrolet broadcast of Medina Valley Volleyball. And we'll be right back, Dwayne.
This is MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Come see why North Park Chevrolet is San Antonio's highest rated Chevrolet dealership. You'll get upfront posted pricing with no surprise dealer add-ons on over 500 award-winning vehicles, like a new 2020 Colorado Crew Cab V6 posted at just $24,999, or a 2019 Silverado Crew Cab V8 Texas Edition lease for $350 a month with zero down, or get 0% financing for 72 months. Plus, get a no-charge spray and bed liner and window tint. With deals like these, it's easy to see why more people are buying from North Park Chevrolet than ever before. Find new roads and experience Chevrolet, the North Parkway, a J.D. Power 2019 dealer of excellence for the customer sales experience. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com. Highest rated dealer based on sales volume and customer satisfaction. Call 210-640-3184 for full price details. For J.D. Power 2019 DOE information, visit jdpower.com/DOE.
Headed out to the game? Then make a stop at your local Valley Mart convenience store. With 12 area locations, Valley Mart is always right around the corner. Fuel yourself and your vehicle with quality branded gas and diesel, snacks, and fountain drinks. Always convenient, well lit with clean restrooms. Valley Mart, family owned and operated since 1984, and a proud supporter of Medina Valley athletics and area youth sports for over 30 years.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community 80 years ago. And for 80 years, we've delivered safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We're proud to be a part of this community and to serve beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and so much more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric.
Willing to accept the responsibility that you have to protect this team and this school and this town. And make no mistake about it, gentlemen, we are in the business of protecting this town.
This is the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Welcome back to Uvalde, Texas, where Medina Valley Panthers have taken a 3-0 match against Uvalde Lobos. So the Panthers finished district play against Uvalde. They're done. They've had their 2 matches against Uvalde, and they've won both of them. I believe it was a 6-0 if you combine them together. So Medina Valley will go to an 8-1 district record, sitting all by themselves in second place. Overall record will be 24-13 now. Uvalde will fall to 1-8 in district play, and they will fall to 1-18 in their overall. So the Panthers spoil the Educator Appreciation Night here in Uvalde, and looking pretty good, Jeff.
Yeah, the Panthers did what they needed to do. You play against you don't want to let down, when you play a team like this. And, I don't really think there is ever a letdown when you come to Uvalde, because it's just
things can
it's always a tough place to play. If it's football, volleyball, baseball, softball, whatever it might be, it's always a tough place to play. And congratulations to the Panthers, and they got everything started off on the right foot. But, Dwayne, we're going to be the last ones left in here.
Take match one of second round here. So nothing this Friday. Panthers have opened this Friday, so there's no volleyball, no football.
And no show.
And no talk show. So next game will be October 8th, this coming Tuesday, a week from today, against Legacy at home. So that'll be your next Panther volleyball. Looking good right now, and we're running a little late, and they're starting to look at us funny to get out of this gym. So we will call it a night for Panther volleyball, and we will see you next time. So with that, for Jeff Stivers, myself, Dwayne Garza, we'll say God bless and good night.